Miss Lina here. Happy New Year! Hope you're all well and enjoyed the festive season, as well as a safe and healthy start to the year. Well, this is my first video of 2021 and I hope that there's going to be many more to come. So we all know at the end of last year, Rockstar released a new heist for GTA Online called the Cayo Perico Heist, which a lot of you have probably been enjoying, as have I. It's a quick and easy way to make money in the game, as well as a lot of fun. The reason for this video is because the other day myself and some friends were doing the heist and discovered something very interesting. Anyone familiar with the heist knows that Rubio, the guy we're stealing from, owns a particular helicopter that is parked just outside of his compound, which he uses to chase us when we are fleeing the island. Up until now, us players have been unable to access the helicopter. So, I'm going to show you how you can steal the helicopter and even use it to fly into his compound during the heist. So as the host, you do the heist scoping and preps as normal and make sure you choose the main gate as the infiltration point, then launch the heist. You're going to need one friend to help you and then you both head to Rubio's compound to this point. Your friend then continues to the checkpoint at the main gate whilst you wait here. Now usually they wouldn't be able to trigger the checkpoint because they're not the host. But here's the workaround. Once your friend gets to the checkpoint, and this is where it gets a little bit weird, you blow yourself up. This will now allow your friend to trigger the checkpoint, which will lead to the cutscene. Because you're the host, you're still technically part of the heist with the ability to respawn at the checkpoint if there is a restart. Now at this point, what your friend needs to do is to leave the heist by closing their game during the cutscene, right at the point that the bomb detonates. As the host in this scenario, this leaves me as the only remaining player in the heist. Now usually you would think that that would mean that I would respawn inside the compound, but let's see what happens. In the bottom left of the screen, we have the notification confirming that my friend DinoBit has indeed left the heist. And look at that! I have actually respawned outside of Rubio's compound. So the first time this happened, it was completely by accident, and after a bit of scoping, I realised that the usual entry points were inaccessible. So I headed over to Rubio's helicopter and thought, I wonder if I could possibly fly this thing? And it turns out that I could. So once gaining access to the helicopter, my next thought was, I wonder if I can fly this into the compound. And yeah, it turns out that that is a thing now. In fact, if you attempt this with more than 2 players and have a friend respawn with you, it turns out that they can jump onto the cannon on the helicopter and can even take out the guards inside the compound from above, as you can see my friend Dhruba doing so here. The next issue is looking for a spot to actually land this thing, because, as you can see, there are a lot of buildings, structures and trees in the way of any clear landing spots. But I managed to find a nice clear area right about here. At this point, I became aware that any guards that I came across were not moving around or shooting, and I could take them out easily one by one without any resistance or alarms going off. How peculiar. This is my next indication that something was not quite right and that the heist had possibly glitched out. Even the usually deadly Juggernaut became approachable and easily taken out. I decided to investigate further and headed up to Rubio's office, whereupon I discovered that the wall safe, as well as the fingerprint scanner for the elevator, were both inaccessible. This was obviously going to make it difficult to gain access to the underground vault with the main loot. I then went down to check if I could gain access to the underground vault by using the gate keys on the lower gate, but that also didn't work. I even tried blowing up the gate with some sticky bombs, to no avail. So, sorry everyone if you thought that this was going to be a way to glitch the heist and gain some easy money. Because as you can see, the underground vault with the main loot is completely inaccessible and we basically can't progress any further through the heist. But it is still a good way to explore the layout of El Rubio's compound without any interference from the guards. Think of it as scoping it out before the real heist. So, now that we have El Rubio's helicopter, what else can we do? Well, more exploring of the island, obviously. And then I also decided to keep flying up north over the ocean to see what else I could discover, and wondering if I could somehow make it all the way back to Los Santos. So as you can see, we do get some structures popping into view at this point. And there's part of the Los Santos map, where I decided to land and have a look around. So you can still do all the usual stuff, like kill NPCs, as well as steal cars and drive around. I then decided to head further north to see what else I could find. Now we have the skyscrapers of the central part of the city coming into view. So I decided to land El Rubio's helicopter on the top of Maze Bank Tower. Oh, and if you continue further north, you'll eventually crash into Mount Chumash, where I ended up dying. And just a quick note, if you do die during the glitch, it won't respawn you back into the heist, and you'll have to switch sessions or quit the game. Okay everyone, that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, click subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be informed of any future videos. Big thanks to my friends Phil, DinoBit and Dhruba for helping me out. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!